So here I am getting ready for my first camping trip on my motorcycle, and I've laid out the majority of my gear here and the bags that I'll be packing it in. Hopefully it all fits. I've done a bit of a dry run, so it should get in there. I just don't have my clothing out here yet or on my toiletries. So this big bag here will be all my camping gear: tent, sleeping pad, pillow, etc. And then I have this tank bag, which I'll carry kind of things that I need to get at relatively often, and some emergency supplies. And then I have my saddlebags here, which will contain my food, my clothing, my camp stove, etc. So that was pretty easy. That is the first bag packed that will go on the back seat of my bike. So everything else that you saw on the ground there, I got into one saddlebag. Later I'll be packing my clothing and whatever else I need to take.
Everybody, you should come camping.
Shortly after leaving camp, we rode through the town of Lake Cowichan, one of many small towns we would travel through today. We're about to cross over the Cowichan River, which is a very popular spot for locals and tourists alike to launch their inner tubes or other flotation devices and lazily drift down the river. We decided to avoid the major highways and enjoy the back roads instead. Less traffic, nicer scenery, and more twisties. are coming into the town of Crofton. Not much happening here other than a pulp mill and a ferry that takes you over to Salt Spring Island, one of the many Gulf islands. The next town we come into is Chemainus. Chemainus is famous for its small theater, which you see directly in front of us, where they put on live plays. Also very famous for its giant murals that have been painted on the exterior walls of many of the buildings, as you can see as we ride through town. We had to get back onto the main highway at Ladysmith, highway number 1, and then onto highway 19 as far as Parksville, where we stopped for lunch. After lunch, it was a quick blast out Highway 4A and Highway 4 as far as McMillan Provincial Park and Cathedral Grove, where we took a short break. Sproat Lake Provincial Park is a quick 15-minute ride outside Port Alberni. So the next day we headed back into town and spent some time at the Harbor Quay, relaxing, enjoying the vistas of the Alberni Inlet, and lunch at the All Mexed Up taco shop. So we left Sproat Lake this morning, traveled east on Highway 4, then north on 19A, which is the oceanside route, and are now set up at camp in Elk Falls Provincial Park, which is just outside Campbell River, nestled along the Cowichan River. Here we are heading east on Highway 28, the Gold River Highway. Arguably the best motorcycle road on Vancouver Island. Lots of twisties, beautiful vistas, great pavement, very little traffic. What more could you ask for? It's about 80 kilometers from Elk Falls, where we were camping, to the town of Gold River. So a round trip of about 160 kilometers, and passing through Strathcona Provincial Park. Here we're looking at Upper Campbell Lake, one of 3 lakes or reservoirs created along the Campbell River by 3 dams and generating stations. This system not only produces electricity, but also provides flood control, domestic water supply, and a variety of recreational activities. On the way back from Gold River, we stopped to check out Elk Falls. It was a short walk from the parking lot to the falls, where we found 2 viewing platforms and a suspension bridge. Well worth a visit if you're in the area. So here I am on the final evening of my 5-day Vancouver Island camping trip. We've stayed at 3 different campsites on the island, and they've all been beautiful, very spacious sites. So 2 of them were at lakes, Cowichan Lake and Sproat Lake, and the last 2 nights we've been here at along the Cowichan River, just outside Campbell River. So I think that pretty much sums it up. Hope you've enjoyed this video, and until next time, happy travels.